Hey everyone, it's Ashley. Corey's outside mowing, which you can probably hear. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to hop on quick and share what I've been warming this week. I meant to film this morning and I didn't realize it until I was like driving to work. And so I just got home, so we're gonna like try to do it quick. So really only had 2 scents throughout the house I was kind of working on, and I've been enjoying them so much. The first one is birthday wishes, which I've been doing in my morning warmer, or like the warmer I turn on kind of like as I get ready in the mornings. This is literally a birthday cake scent, and I have 4 cubes left of it, as you could see. I contemplated putting this right back into the warmer, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. I might go back to that graham cracker crunch like peanut butter combo and then come back to this. This made my warmer really dirty, so I need to clean it out. I need to like switch out the wax. So I'm like thinking it's a good time to do this right now. So always enjoy this. It's in my club. Nothing new there if you're not new here. But then also this I think was from Bring Back My Bar. It's Amber Road. I wish I would have gotten another bar of this. It is so yummy. It is like a perfect combo of like a pretty perfumey amber and a wood scent. It's like the perfect coziness for right now, where it's like I'm trying to lean into fall, but some of the days are hot still, and it's not like too overly spicy like apple pumpkin, cider, anything like that. It's just like such a good balance. The bummer with this one was I didn't feel like I really had any candles to combine it with, so I kind of was just like letting it rock on its own, but I really enjoyed it. I might honestly feel like I used it pretty much around the whole upstairs, but here in my office, I didn't use it like as much as I would have liked to. I might take the wax out of the warmer and bring it to work from the wax in this office, because it probably has a little bit of juice left. And then 2 wax melts I actually did at work, kind of over the past, one was this past week and one was a little bit before it. One was Autumn Road Trip. I honestly, a couple years ago, I overdid it on this scent, but I've been coming back around to it. It's very unique. It's like, has a wood aspect to it that I think makes it very different from anything else kind of, but it kind of has like a pear and a spice, but then that wood aspect to it just makes it really different. It came out in cleaning one year, and I shouldn't have bought the cleaning. I should have just continued to enjoy it how I was enjoying it. The cleaning overdid it for me. I have a hand soap in this that I'm using, which I like, but I did actually enjoy this tester at work. I thought that one could maybe be a little bit controversial because it's, I don't know, I feel like I'm personally tainted, so I thought that way, but nobody seemed to have a problem with it. And then late last week, we started actually decorating for fall in the office. They started pulling out the fall decorations, and I happened to bring some fall scents with me, so I ended up putting in Cedar Cider, which I personally feel like is a little bit of a later fall scent, but I hadn't really gone through my fall testers yet, so I was like, this is what I have on hand, like I'm just gonna let it rock. I feel like in the tester, like when I smell this in a bar, it feels more like leaves, or like, you know, like the spicy but that like dampness that you get from like leaves, or like something wet. I don't know. I feel like this reminds me in this container, or like on cold, of leaves. I feel like once it gets out in the open, like once it's warming, it has room to breathe, it's really pretty. It's just like a spicy, woody scent. Maybe a hint of like, I would say a red fruit, like an apple if I was taking a guess, but it feels very seasonally appropriate. Had nothing but compliments on it. Even my non-fragrance lovers were happy about this. I think the combo of that plus the fall decor getting out was a win. So I think I have more testers of both of these. I have now since sorted my testers, and I sorted them into like, obviously what's available. Like I put all my available in my like tester bin, but I have loads of testers from just being a consultant. So, and it's always a battle. Like, what do I do with all these, right? So I've been trying to obviously use them at work. I separated them into like fall, holiday, post Christmas, winter. And so at least now I have kind of something to grab from. So I'm excited about that. So let's talk about candles briefly. I mentioned this candle last week, but I didn't actually have it to show but I brought it today. This was going in the crock, which has since lived its life there. It's Golden Honeycomb. I always considered this like a spring scent kind of, but I saw the Joyful Candle. I love her Instagram, but she has started recently doing YouTube as well. I believe on her Instagram she posted that she was using this like kind of as a fall transition, and I was like, let me just bust that back out. Like I already had it out kind of from the like spring to summertime, and it was like kind of used, as you can see. And I was like, let me just bust that out. Let me put it in the crock. And I very much enjoyed it. I don't know. It wasn't like my favorite fall transition. Like I kind of more so preferred this Amber Road because it had a little bit of a deeper vibe, but I did not mind this as a fall transition, less so than I thought I would. Like, I thought I was going to be like, this is for spring. There's just no way. But it actually wasn't bad. I realized I have another wax tester. It was hiding behind the candles. This is Make Me Snickerdoodle. I have this going in the laundry room, and I think I've only turned it on like 2 times. So I just wanted something in there to kind of like cut through the laundry room smell. Our laundry room's in our basement with our HVAC unit. So like, need I say more? While we're talking about candle crocking though, back to that. Currently in the candle crock, I have berry pumpkin waffles. So I put this, you can't tell, I put this underneath the lamp because Homeworks candles, I typically will like freeze them and then put them into this size jar, but there's more wax in here than fits in here. So you gotta like dissipate some of the wax to get to that size. So I put it under the lamp a few times to get the wax level like down a little bit before I froze it and popped out the wax to put it in a jar to put in the crock. Loving this. Definitely appropriate for the season. Like it's what it looks like. I feel like the scent is a little bit, because I have that waffly note, I'm thinking it's a little bit more like rich, so I don't feel like it's a summer scent to me. So I feel like it's the perfect time right now, that like summer into fall, kind of those berries, but a little bit of that like richer scent. So enjoyed this. I guess I'm still enjoying it in the crock. Next, I only used this one time. I think I just wanted something going, and so I ended up pulling this out. It's Country Candle Cherry Crumble, and this is in the new soy wax formulation. I haven't been burning a ton of my candles. I've been mostly using the crock, but the Kringle Country, I guess, soy formula, I haven't really had any problems with yet, so I didn't mind lighting this one up. I do always just love the glow and the flicker, so I was like, you know what, this one I think I'm gonna let it go, and really enjoy this one. And then also my last one to talk about, I was craving a coffee scent one of the days. I think I was working from home, so I was like, let's pull out another one. I ended up doing Kringle Cozy and Warm. I feel like this one, like, it's definitely coffee. I only used it once, so I don't have necessarily a great, like, super in-depth review of it. But I feel like it didn't necessarily, like, make my house smell like coffee. I feel like it made it smell more like the vibe of this picture. Like, cozy, like, not cinnamony, but, like, warm. And the way that your cinnamon makes your house smell warm, like, that's the vibe I was getting. But I was hoping for coffee. So I'm probably going to try to use this again. I like doing these types of candles either on a morning, if it's like a weekend where we're going to be home, like a decent amount, or if it's a day I work from home, because once again, I'll be home a decent amount. I don't necessarily love doing these on like weekday mornings because I just feel so rushed, especially lately I've been trying to like work out in the morning before work, and just trying to do all of this. It's a lot easier to just like throw on the warmer and then shut the warmer off before I go to work versus babysitting a candle. So, and I prefer to burn this because it is a Kringle. I feel like they just have great burns, and I just love like the aesthetic of it, versus if it was more so something like this, I'd probably put it under the crock and then just let the crock do, or put it under the lamp, and I have a timer on my lamp for the morning. So I don't know. I'm curious to see how this one develops. I'm like, part of me, after using it in the morning, I'm like, should I have used it at night? Like, you know, kind of this vibe we have going on. But when I open the lid and smell like the jar, it smells like coffee. So I'm conflicted. The notes are fresh brewed coffee, foamed milk, cinnamon, vanilla, sweet cream. So like, to me, it feels like it should be a coffee scent, right? We'll see how it goes. So short and sweet, but that is everything I've worked on. Sorry, that's really loud probably. I'm actually going to turn on the warmer so I can get the wax cleaned out and put in some fresh wax to talk to you guys about next week. Let me know what you guys are enjoying, especially during this kind of fall transition time. Super curious. I really am like just on the cusp of wanting to do like the cider mills. You know what I mean? That might be coming soon. So let me know what you guys are working on. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.